Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Myself Ganesh. So today we are going to create our lab for this Docker. So in previous video we have just introduced about this Docker and how it works, how about their architectures. So we have already discussed in this previous session. So now in this session we have creating one lab. So under that lab we have creating one EC2 instance. So I am under this Mumbai region. If you are using your virtual machine, you can create one Linux machine, and there you need to install one Docker software. So here I am going to select my Amazon machine with my Docker. So the repository included, that is the Docker, and it is free reachable. So I am going to select this one. Click on configure instance. Here you need to enable it. Click on add, specify the name Docker server configuration. Here I am going to create new configuration with this Docker service group 1, creating one rule with an HTTP and HTTPS. Here I am going to select anywhere and review and launch. So I'm going to create new key pair with the name Docker and server v1 download. Save, launch it. So now it is going to launch. So it will take some time to create it. So till the time we can generate their public key, private key using this public key which you have downloaded. So just click on it and copy the public IP address of this server. This is the public IP address. I'm going to minimize and just go under your PuTTY. Select on load. Here I need to select that key which I downloaded, that is server. Just okay, save private key. Okay, under desktop I am going to save it with the name docker server key1. Save it and close it. Okay, now taking PuTTY of the server, just paste this public IP address, SSH auth, browse it and select your docker key and open it. Yes, here EC2 user, you need to use EC2-user sudo space esc, enter. Now you need to use this yum space update space -y. So there is no update is available for this. Now we are going to install this in software, that is docker space -y, enter it. So yum space, okay, yum space install double L, you need to specify and enter it. So this package will install. So using this docker, docker engine is also installed. So we have already discussed this docker we can install on either physical machine or your virtual machine or on your cloud platform. So we are using this cloud platform as a AWS. So under that virtual machine, so this AWS is also providing one virtual machines. So we are using our free tier machines. So we have installed that Linux machine, one launch Linux machine. Under that Linux machine we have installed one Docker system. Okay, now the first command we are using, how to check the images from your Docker hub. Okay, so basically the command is docker space images. So this is the command you can use. So before run this command, you need to start this docker services using this systemctl, or you can use this /etc/init.d space docker and restart it. Okay, now this service is started. Now you can check this command. So docker space images, so this is the command you need to check. So this local server is having any docker images or not, you can check it using this command. Okay, so there is no images is available on your local system. Now if you want to search any particular images on this docker hub, how you can check it? So this system, first you need to connect with your internet. So this machine is already connected with the internet, so just you need to check it using this ping command, because docker hub is available on your internet. So this is our central repository and it is available on internet. So via internet only you can access your docker hub. Now I am going to search for this docker space. If suppose you want to search it for any particular images like Jenkins, okay, so just enter. So there is nothing with this Jenkins, enter it. So there are multiple images we have found on my docker hub. So these are the images are available. If you want to install any particular images, you can select it. So just I'm going to change their appearance, so it will is visible to us. Yeah, now it's better. Yeah, okay. So now I'm going to go under this internet, and here I'm going to search it for docker hub. Enter it. So here is the link, that is the hub.docker.com. Just click on it. So I'm not going to register this docker hub. Just I'm going to search some images like Jenkins, or I'm going to check it for Ubuntu. Okay, so just click on it, enter it. So here it will reflect this name. So these are the names you will get physically, but you need to use this command base. Just one moment. Here I'm going to now it's one moment. Yeah, so just I'm going to search it for Ubuntu. So you will get the multiple images using this command also. So if you want to run any specific images, you can run it. So I am going to use this image with the name that is Ubuntu. Okay, so Ubuntu, and just go under it. You can download it from this official mail. So there are 10 m plus people are downloaded already. Okay, there are multiple images are available with respect to your Ubuntu. You can search it using this command. Now to download this to download this image from your docker hub, because these images are available on docker hub, so you need to pull out. Okay, so the concept is already we have discussed in previous session. So you need to use the command, that is docker space pull space, and you need to specify that image name. So that image name is Ubuntu. Okay, so now it will first it will check this Ubuntu image is available or not on your docker hub, and once you fire this command, that is docker space pull, so it will pull out that image on your local system from docker hub. Now it is completed. Okay, so you can check this docker space images. Now you will get this Ubuntu images now downloaded on your local machine with the size 72 MB. Okay, so we have already discussed your container. When you are creating any container using any images, so that container is very lightweighted, because your container, when you are creating any container, so it will take around 95% of your Linux operating base OS. Okay, so from base OS it will take 95% and 5%. So here it is very negligible size of your operating system, it will show that is the Ubuntu. Okay, so that is the size is 72 MB only. So the 95 plus this around 5 or 2% whatever, so it will create one container. So it is very lightweighted. Okay, now we are going to if you want to push this image again, because we have pull out that image from Docker Hub. If you want to push out, so that if suppose this is my Ubuntu image, and if you want to pull out that image to your Docker Hub, so you can use the command, that is the docker space push, and you need to specify that image name. Okay, and just enter it. So it is going to preparing, layer already exists. It is not going to push out because this Ubuntu image is already available on your Docker Hub, so that's why it is not going to pull out. If you want to rename it, you can rename it, and then you need to move to your you can upload it on your Docker Hub. Okay, and from Docker Hub again someone will pull out, and they can install their they can create their container. Okay, one moment. Now we are going to create one container using this image. Okay, so this is the image which I have pulled out from Docker Hub. Now we are going to create one container using the command docker space run space -it. So -it is nothing but I means interactive mode, and T is nothing but your terminal space. If you want to specify some particular name to your container, you can specify. Suppose I am going to specify the name Ganesh. So this is the name of my container, and which image you want to use. So Ubuntu image I want to use, so you need to specify this image name space /bin/bash and enter it. So now this container is created using your Ubuntu image. So now I am under this container. Okay, so this is my container which is created. So single one command it will create within a second. There is a no delay while creating any Docker container. So now Docker container is now created. Okay, so basically in this diagram we have pull out. So this image is under this Docker Hub, and using this Docker Hub we have first pull out that Docker image on my local machine, and using this Docker image we have created one Docker container. Okay, so this is the method we have done till to create one container. So if you want to exit it, so using this exit, when you enter it, now you can check these images again. So this is the image, one image is now available with the Ubuntu name, and the container, how you can check the container, right? So you can check this command, that is the docker space status, and give the name Ganesh. Okay, just one moment. Docker space ps. So using this docker space ps, whatever the containers are running, so here it will reflect. That means ps, when we are using this ps command in your Linux machine, so at that time whatever the running processor are available, so under ps it will reflect. So same command we are using with this docker, so docker space ps will reflect whatever the running containers are available, so it will reflect. So there is no running containers because already we have exit from the running container. Okay, using this exit command. So same command you need to use space -a, you need to specify for all, means whatever the existed, or you can say the top of your container, existing container, so you can check it using this -a option. So whatever the containers are available, it will reflect. Okay, if you want to create this another container with the same image, giving this name Ayan, so another container will create, this container will create, You can check it using hyphen A. There is two containers are available with the name Ayan and one is the Ganesh, right? So it is exited before 5 seconds and this is exited before 3 minutes ago, right? Now if you want to start any particular container, so just type this command docker space start, and you need to specify this docker name, right? Ganesh. So now this docker container is now running state. So now you can check this docker space ps command. Here it will reflect this Ganesh container is now running. So whatever the running container, you can check it using this command, and using this hyphen a, it will reflect all the containers, either it is up or stop. Okay, if you want to stop it, you can use the command that is docker space stop. So here you can check it again, there is no container is running. If you want to start it again, you can start it. So this is the command you can use to start and stop your container. Now to go inside that particular container, okay, so first you need to start it. So I have started my Ganesh container, docker space attach, and you need to specify your container name, that is my Ganesh. Now I am going under this container. If you want to exit it, you can exit it. Again I have exited from this container. Okay, now we are using this command, that is if you want to remove any particular container, so there are hyphen a, two containers are available now. So I am going to remove one container. So using which command you can do it, docker space rm, docker space rm space container name. So this command will remove your container. Now you can check this container Ganesh is now deleted. Okay, if you want to delete any other container, you can use this same command, that is Ayan. So this container also will remove. Okay, now we are checking docker space info command. Okay, so using this command you will get all the information about your docker, what is the version of your docker, how many containers are running, how many pods, how many are in stop states, how many total containers are available, there is one container, and all the information you will get under this command. How many memory of your physical or virtual machine, so you will get it from this command. If you want to check the version of your docker, so you can use this command docker space hyphen capital V, so capital small v. So this is the command you can use to check your docker version. Now another command, if suppose you want to remove your images on your local system, so how you can do it, docker space images. So you just check you want to images available. If you want to remove, we have remove our container using this docker space rm. So if I specify I is specify image. Okay, so image name you need to specify Ubuntu and enter it. Now here it will get this Ubuntu container is using this referral link. Okay, first you need to remove that container which is using that image. Okay, so first I need to remove my container which is using this image. The Ayan container is using this image. Now you need to delete or remove your Ubuntu image. You can check it using these images. Now there is no images are available on my system. So these are the basic commands we have used in this lab. In next lab we will do more demonstration over this docker. So thank you guys, thank you for watching this video.